Good morning, everybody. I do not see the chat yet. There's the chat right now. I like it. We got Frank first on the day. Frank remaining that wrench there, dude. Just like a beast. I love it, Frank. Who else we got? Nick F. Good morning to you. Danelle. Mr. Simon, Danelle, Amber. Y'all quick, Amber. These guys are the fastest guys in town. Zachariah still in here. Where are you? I'm right here, man. JB, good morning to you. Lewis, 3D, Medic, Vince. Who else we got? Guest name, Danelle, Sky, Mr. Simon, Lewis, Mr. Simon, guest name, Danelle, Simon, Frank. Who else we got? Balls, oh, Balls, D33P. Interesting. Sebastian, Carlos, Chris, Lewis, Sky. Oh my gosh, I'm joking. Crypto Rocketeer dabbing on him like always. Oh yes, Chris and Nick Respawns. Good morning to everybody. Let's see what we got going on so far, because we've got AMC in the top left, down 0.74, 0.68, 0.71% today, sitting at 39.18. Shiba sitting at 52.03, could be a decent buying opportunity. Prog sitting at 290, GME at $199. Everything wanting to trade in the red today. My goodness, this was a buying week, guys. This was a opportunity to buy this week. And typically after weeks like this, we should get a little bit of a bounce. So let's hope for the best next week. Shauna, let's go, fam. Let's get it. Venom Trader. Venom Trader. I like Venom Trader. That's a very cool name, man. Kyle G. Morning, Clay. Morning, Kyle G. Carlos, how are you? Venom Trader. Zachariah. Carlos. Sundial. Yes, Sundial having a very good morning. What is Sundial sitting at right now? Because I know it was pulling back. Couldn't break a dollar. Couldn't break a dollar and decided to pull back. Let's see what Sundial's got going on this morning. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Up 14% after being up almost 40% today. The news for Sundial is Sundial announced a share repurchase program of, I believe, 100 million Canadian dollars over the next year. So between November, I believe 11th yesterday, and November 11, 2022, they will be repurchasing $100 million worth of Sundial stock. That caused a little bit of a frenzy last night. Went up to 99.80 cents and tapped it, came back down to 82. Tapped 98 cents, came back down to 82. 82 seems to be the support level. So actually, if you want to take a little risk today and get in down here at 82, that might be you, man. That might be you. We may have bounced off this support. Yeah, touching it right here. You might be bouncing off that, and you might see another rise back up into the 90s if things turn around. So if you're looking for some risk today, Sundial might be a mover, guys. All right, then what else do we have? Shiba no longer in that wedge. We can see we've broken out of that wedge, and it's just loving to trade right where that wedge wanted it to be. My goodness, wedge ended right here at 52.34. We are currently sitting at 52.16. So holding true to that wedge, doesn't want to break out just yet. My goodness, look at this. If we just extend it, yeah. That's all she wanted to do right there. Come on, man. You gotta act like that. Shiba, don't be playing us. You're supposed to break out of the wedge, not stay in the wedge. But let's go. Where's AMC at? Let's get AMC. Ooh, dude, Polygon still down, guys. Down another 6%. Crypto overall taking a little bit of a hit today. Except Algorand. Algorand was up very nicely. But overall, crypto taking a little bit of a hit. Zachariah, good morning to you. I bought more Shiba today. I believe in Shiba. Zachariah, I love it, man. Click, I just want you to know the market is whack right now. My portfolio is hurting. This is the only stock stream I'm coming to, and it's just because y'all are the squad. Now, that's what I'm talking about, Devil's Advocate. You're the squad, man. The bro squad in here, yes. If you notice less viewers today, it may be because the market had a rough week. People do, for some reason, okay? For some reason, they do not like to hang out in stock market streams, even though we have more fun than anybody else. Like, you're just going to be in a bad mood all day. Don't do it. We have so much fun in here that people just don't like to hang out in these types of streams when the market's red and they're losing some money. It happens. It's natural. Nobody ever only makes money. If your friend tells you he only ever makes money in the stock market, he's lying straight to your face. So it's all right to hang out amongst friends while you're in the red. Devil's advocate, thank you. Sometimes we can't sell, but we can buy. And they bought themselves. Yes, they did, man. Imagine, they could have took that $100 million and made a commercial with Nicole Kidman. That would have been excellent. They could have done that. Clear bro, what's the burn party web address? Balls D33P. Actually, I don't know what their website is, man. If you just Google Shiba Inu Coin burn party, they're like the first ones that pop up. What about Mana? I don't know what Mana is doing today. I don't think that Mana is on Webull. So at this time, I cannot check it. Only stream I am watching every day. You're doing an amazing job. Keep it up. Sebastian, man, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, dude. Really appreciate all the positive feedback. Burn that Shiba float. Let's get it. Carlos, yeah, man. We're not going to burn the Shiba float overnight. But if people keep up with these things, these burn parties and these burn playlists and things like that, then I definitely think that Shiba Inu, longer term, will have a lot to burn. What do you think about Saitama, Victoria? A lot of people, okay, here, a lot of people, I will tell you this, because I did a little bit more research on it. Not the same type of research that you guys typically do when you're going out there and just checking out Saitama's Twitter and stuff, but I compared it to Shiba Inu Coin on Google Analytics, and Saitama is it's a level 1. Okay, when Shiba is currently level 44 out of 100. Oh boy, I did hear that. I will silence. Saitama is a level 1. So nobody knows about Saitama right now. It does have excellent growth potential if people catch on and if it starts to move. The hype will be there. But currently, I mean, you might as well think nobody knows about Saitama. All right, silence before we get yelled at. Silence. I don't want to get yelled at. All right. Boom. All right, are we back? Let's see if we're back. What is this, man? Are we back? We're back. Good deal. I'm not going to be happy till we hit 200 likes. Silence! Frank, get us to 200 likes, man. Let's go. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Elizabeth, yes. Claim my sundial to call YOLOs are print Joan de Jesus. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, they have to be. They have to be right now. Dude, you understood the assignment and you succeeded at the assignment, man. Congratulations. That is amazing, man. Listen, dude, I don't know, okay? I forget when your expiration was, but you may just want to take that and then let stuff calm down. But clearly, it's up to you on what happens. I'd say if it's this week or, well, clearly if it's today, take it. But if it's next week's expiration or anything like that, I would look at taking that, dude, because you got it nicely. I can't buy Saitama on Binance. Zachariah. Yeah, a lot of people don't even know it, man. Nobody's out there searching for Saitama right now, which means it's not in the public's eye. Peyton! Thank you very much for the super chat. So, Clay bro, what's the deal with SHIB bro? Is there like an actual SHIB bro out there? Or are you asking what's the deal with Shiba? Because I'm a little confused by the question. What's the deal with Shiba? We look at it, man. We're pulling back, and let's go back out to this 4-hour chart here that we got on the screen. We had the wedge ending here, okay? We had the wedge ending here, and then it just felt so comfortable in this wedge, it wants to continue trading in this consolidated pattern. So basically, all it did, man, was trade a little bit longer in this area. I would have figured that would have broken out before, but to me, this looks like the market is just waiting. It's just waiting. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with Shiba? Nobody's coming in and putting any major buy orders. Nobody's going and putting any major sell orders. It's kind of just like, what's happening right now? We need to see this thing play out. So that's what I'm getting out of it. That's the kind of waiting vibe that I got going on right now. Clearly, it's not exciting when it's just waiting and trading sideways like that. But, dude, at least it's not losing money and sitting back down at 500 points per coin like it pulled back in May. AMC down 0.20% right now, 39.38. I feel like we're going to have a battle for 40 again today. Frank, man, if you got some numbers on the $40 strike, that would be pretty cool. Prague sitting at 292, GME 199, and Shiba currently at 52.01 right now. A lot of stagnation in the market today. Where can I buy AMC? You can buy AMC on literally any stockbroker. Go out there, type in AMC. AMC Entertainment is going to pop up, and it costs $39.44 at the moment. And then you can go out and grab some AMC. Where the homies Marine Corps Brett and Pringleton. Where the homie JB? Oh, JB definitely in here. I don't know if Marine Corps Brat and Pringleton are in here yet. She would be crab walking right now. Exactly, Carlos. Elizabeth is here. Maybe not today. Maybe today ain't so bad. Today definitely ain't so bad, Devil's Advocate. It's never bad when Elizabeth is here. Timing, 11 on the... Oh, nice. Pringleton is here. What's up? What's going on, man? Shiba gets listed on a new platform tonight. Trevor, which platform is it? Good morning. Ginger Snaps, how are you doing? Good morning. Hey, Clibro, love your vids. Adam, man, really appreciate that. Adam, be honest with me. You love the videos. Have you ever shared one of them with anybody? I want to know if anybody in here has ever shared it. Sharing on your Twitter counts, okay? Even if you have one follower. Sharing on Twitter counts, sharing on Facebook counts, just text messaging your brother, your sister, all that counts. Has anybody in here ever shared a video? Because I'm trying to gauge what we need to do for some of these giveaways. 25 days of giveaways. 25 days of Christmas starting December 1st. We're going to be doing some serious giveaways. And you guys are going to have to watch all the videos, all the live streams, share them. I just got to figure out the best way to go about doing these things. Devil's Advocate has shared before. Very nice. Anybody else in here shared before? If not, I mean, that might not be the best way to do a giveaway, but it could be. Burn address. Something burn address. Hi, Clay, how about that? Do you think you can beat Wrench Capital? Joan De Jesus. I don't know, man. I've never been in a fist fight in my entire life. Peyton Lockwood, man, thank you for the super chat. He says, you may name yourself Clay Bro, but your real name is Shib Bro. Nice, Peyton. The real name is Shib Bro. I like it. Shiba pulling back a little bit. The Shib Bro is pulling back a little bit right now. That's what's going on here. Thank you very much, Peyton. I've named myself Clay Bro, but the crowd has named me Shib Bro. CoinDCX, yes, I share your videos all the time, bro. Lewis, thank you very much. Pringleton's, I've shared lots, even the earnings one the other day. Pringleton, thank you very much. I don't share the live stream. Lewis, all right, nothing wrong with that, dude. Yes, I've been getting my adopted brother into crypto, and you're an amazing reference point. Boom, Adam, that's what's up, man. Thank you very much. Shib getting listed on CoinDCX and Indian Exchange, big one. Nice, Brandon. A lot of Indian people very interested in Shiba. We have a lot of them in the live stream too, especially when things are rolling. There's a lot of people from India in here. There you go. Thank you. Not Ginger Snaps. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Clay, you truly give out awesome info. Here's something I want to know. I invested $1,000 on Shiba. How long do you reckon I hold on? James, so that's going to be up to you, how long your risk tolerance can last and what you feel as an investor is a good amount of time to hold on to something. But if you're looking at price points, okay, I do think long term, Shiba Inu Coin has a lot of potential to grow. All right, we are at a pretty decent market cap right now. We're 10th, 11th on the chart of biggest cryptos that are out there, and it's holding steady right now. So if you're thinking short term that we're going to get the prices like a penny or something, I don't see that happening short term. That puts you at a $4 trillion, $5 trillion market cap. I do not see that happening short term. Long term, it's possible if all of crypto grows along with it. So that's something you have to keep in mind as well. But if you're wondering how long you should hold on to Shiba Inu Coin, I doubt that you're a trader, because a trader probably would have bought and sold it many times by now. But it's going to be completely subjective what you're comfortable with, knowing and being confident in your price predictions. Marine Corps Brat says no notification. Darn it, we were asking about you, Marine Corps Brat. We didn't know where you were. Glad to have my AMC family in the house, baby. Shiba is holding up really well. Very positive sign. Tom Chow, absolutely. Marine Corps Brad is here now. I'm happy. Yes, Lewis, we all are. Buy the LRC dip. I did some deep digging. LRC has huge potential. $10 easy and beyond. Twilight Zone, very nice. Anyone think electric vehicle play will run on Monday? I don't know if it will or not. There's a chance it could. Click. If the whole Indian population bought one AMC will trigger the MOAS, we should welcome them with open arms. 100%. Yes. If everybody in India bought half a share of AMC, then it would definitely trigger the MOAS. If everybody in India bought one Shiba Inu token, it would probably trigger a MOAS. Like that, there's a lot of people. I reckon you sell that SHIB and buy more AMC. Hey, you could. If you're making some gains and you think that the rally's going to take a while to come back, you absolutely could. Yes, a lot of people from India interested in Shiba. Just know that all the scammer random not necessarily all of them. Investors welcome here. Asking for a friend. Musio Chavez. Yes, man. Even if you're not an investor, you are welcome here. Guys, this is the place where you will find out whether or not you want to invest. If you're not in the stock market yet, hang out with us, ask questions, enjoy the live stream, have some fun, and once you feel comfortable buying a stock, buying a crypto, then go for it. Never get in something if you're not comfortable with it. Julie, good morning to you. Dunna, oh my goodness, Danelle becoming a bro. Thank you very much, Danelle. You guys know what I want to see right now. 109. I do not take this lightly. 198. Welcome, Danelles, to the chat right now. Please, Danelle. Everybody say thank you, Danelle, and welcome, Danelle. Danelle, thank you very much for grabbing that green name. All of the bros out there, man, it really means so much to me, and it just, the support is amazing. So I only see 2 welcomes, 3 welcomes to Danelle. You guys better do better than 3 welcomes. Jay, oh my goodness, Jay, thank you for the super chat, Jay. Good morning, Claybo. For some reason, I wanted to share this with the room. Let it soak in. The highest human act is to inspire. Nip Hustle. I don't even know if Nip Hustle is a real person or not, but you should inspire in your daily life. And even if you feel like you don't have anything that you can offer to anybody else, I guarantee that you do. You should thrive to inspire on a daily basis, man. There is something that you can do that nobody else can do, all right? Because there is only one you. So please, listen to Jay right there and absolutely inspire somebody else. Do it, man. Do it. Jay, dude, thank you very much for the super chat. So much appreciation, man. I don't know how to I don't know how to express it, but thank you very much, Jay. Amazing. And now the welcomes are rolling in. Thank you guys very much for welcoming Danelle. That's what it's all about right there. We're building the brotherhood up. I love it. Elizabeth, SD, Zachariah, Ginger, 11 on Simon, D214, Ginger, Elizabeth, Frank, Mr. Simon, Frank, Jacob, Chad, Devil's Advocate. Yes, all of the welcomes. Thank you, guys. And Frank says options update. Today's $40 calls. Currently 11,700, up 21.78. Let's get the battle for 40. We need to close above 40 today. I want to see those 11,000 options expire in the money. I'm inspired to buy this tip. Jacob, good deal, man. Be inspired by it and go inspire somebody else. Clay, Lou thinks AMC to 46,000. Do you still think it'll only go to 1,000 with 120 average shares? That's only 120,000. Ross, listen, I never said that it's going to get stuck at 1,000. I have constantly said that I would love it to go to 1,000. All right. Now that doesn't mean that it's gonna go all the way to 1,000. It might go lower. It might go way higher. But I would love a price of 1,000. But I do know, man. I do know that 1,000 will be very significant. So yes, when you're talking a 120 share average portfolio, somebody sitting on $100,000 in their portfolio, that is a huge milestone. So there will be a great deal of temptation to take that profit and move on after that. If people can resist that temptation, absolutely, we go higher. If they fall victim to that temptation, then we do not even make it to 1,000. So that's what you have to worry about when the stock price is rising. When will people succumb to the temptation? The only regrets in life are the risks you don't take. Let's go AMC and Shiba Warriors. I'm cool. I love it. Look at I'm cool out there already inspiring people. I'm cool, man. Thank you very much. Chad Lancaster, hopefully we do well. Best of luck, my friend. Yes, Ginger Snaps, I'm holding on to Shiba and it's scaring me. Is this normal? I'm only 4 months new to crypto, Clay, bro. I don't know what to do. I want to ride to the moon. Volatile. The crypto is volatile, okay? So if it scares you, maybe you have too much invested in it, all right? You should never invest so much that it actually scares you. The up and down movements in Shiba Inu coin are normal, okay? If you look at any crypto, you're talking 10, 20, 30% swings in either direction is like a normal thing, okay? If you can't handle that type of volatility, maybe you just go out and buy Google, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Walmart, Nike, you know, some bigger name companies that are out there, and hold on to those. Go invest in some ETFs. And there's nothing wrong with investing in ETFs, right? Everybody has their own risk tolerance. So I would suggest either investing less if you're actually scared and you're getting emotional about it, or, you know, investing in some safer assets. Professor Clay, can you explain when you would adjust a wedge from a technical perspective? Course adjusted his AMC wedge, and it goes out to mid-December now. So JB, actually, I was looking at that with Shiba Inu coin this morning. So yeah, we could take a look at AMC and why he may adjust his out. So yesterday on Shiba, the wedge was down to about here, okay, hitting these highs nicely. We're still wanting to trade in the same range, so I mean you could adjust that wedge out there, or maybe use this high. But if you're trying to find out what's going on with it with AMC, here's AMC, and we're on a daily chart, and we want to see what's going on with that wedge. He extended his out to December. What he most likely did, man, was capture these lows here, where it broke out. He probably captured those lows there, and then he probably captured these highs here, okay? And that would take him out first, second week of December there. That's most likely what he did, was just recapture these highs and recapture these lows, okay? We did slightly swing out here, and we slightly swung out here. So that's likely... I didn't see him adjust it, right? But that's likely what he did right there. But we still know that this level, this $30 level, is extremely significant support. And then we've got some extremely significant support right here at the $35, $36 level. So it's not like if we break out of this wedge somewhere, we're done for, because we're still sitting on some pretty good support on those levels there. I don't know. I don't think we need that line. But... that's most likely what he did, man, and you can do that. It just puts you in a longer-term trade than before. Serious question. How can a bunch of people buying crap cause a MOAS if it's not being shorted or manipulated by hedgies? That's impossible. So if somebody's saying that something is going to short squeeze, like a mother of all short squeezes, I've seen a lot of people recently say, oh my God, Grandpa Marty, give me 2 seconds. I've seen a lot of people recently call everything a short squeeze. Whether it's a gamma squeeze, whether it's a retail run-up, whether it's FOMO buyers, whether it's just an earnings report that was really good, everything is a short squeeze now. Like, everything. That is incorrect. Not everything is a short squeeze. The run-up in Shiba Inu coin, not a short squeeze. Shiba Inu coin's not shorted. AMC is shorted, but you know, you look at runs like we had in June, potentially a short squeeze if we knew all of the numbers. We only know the net numbers that were there. So they could have been covering shorts back in June. But if they weren't, wasn't a short squeeze. If they were, it was a short squeeze. So a short squeeze is simply the shorts covering and that increased demand squeezing the price higher. You cannot have a short squeeze without shorts. Like, you can't do it. There's a gamma squeeze because of options. If you want to use the word squeeze, you know, you could have a retail squeeze, an earnings squeeze, like if you need to use that word squeeze. But short squeeze, mother of all short squeezes, cannot happen without shorts. Grandpa Barney, oh my goodness, Grandpa Barney, thank you very much for the super chat. You a good guy, Jay. Happy you were in the house. Dude, Jay is an amazing dude. Yes, Grandpa sends love. Here's a hard one. Here's a hard one. Love everyone. Here's a good one, maybe. I don't know. Here's a hard one. Love everyone when you don't like them. I love each other for our differences. Be kind and help each other. Thanks for the shout out last night. Love my captain. Love Clay. Grandpa Barney, absolutely. Listen, man, I have no problem giving people shout outs in the video. Grandpa Barney, you had an excellent idea in the live stream yesterday, and I felt that it needed mention, man. I didn't want to dwell on it or anything because I know Adam Aaron's going to do what Adam Aaron's going to do. But I still think it would have been an excellent idea from a marketing perspective to really rally the apes and be okay. Because I was on his Twitter yesterday, right? I was scrolling. Before I did that video, I was scrolling through Adam Aaron's Twitter, and I saw a lot of people upset by him selling his shares. Even though he warned everybody he was going to do it, you know, they viewed him as the silverback, as the leader. And I know if you've been on this channel for any time, I've made it very clear that I don't think he was ever in AMC for a short squeeze. He's in AMC for the fundamental and future growth of the company, which I think is excellent, man. That's what any CEO should be doing. But a lot of people confuse that, and you know, he's lessening his position. I tell you guys in here, if you've got so much invested in AMC that you can't sleep at night, maybe lessen your position. It sucks that the CEO of AMC is lessening his position, but think about it. He's probably got more money now than he's ever had in his entire life because of what we did to AMC. So, I mean, he does not want to. The dude, like, think about it. AMC, all of his wealth might have been tied up, or the majority of his wealth might have been tied up in AMC, and AMC is on the verge of bankruptcy. The apes come in, save the company, just make it a worldwide, like, known household name in investing, and he's all of a sudden worth more, like tens of millions of dollars because of it. And you know, he's taking advantage of it. He took advantage of it for AMC by selling shares directly to institutions with those secondary offerings. He's taking advantage of it for himself right now. Now it's our turn to take advantage of it. AMC will never squeeze if everyone keeps on buying SHIB and all these other weird tokens. We had a plan to buy and hold. We went off. Well, listen, I don't know if that's necessarily true, okay? Only because the plan is to, yes, buy and hold AMC, but and I still am holding every single share of AMC. I'm sure you guys are still holding every single share of AMC that you've bought. But the thing is, I don't want 100% of my portfolio to be in any one stock. Okay? There's still the base of diversification that you should always practice as a longer term investor. So I think it's okay to diversify your portfolios and have more than one asset. If you don't think it's okay to diversify and have more than one asset in your portfolio, that's still like a legitimate style. It's still a legitimate investing strategy. It's much more dangerous than diversifying, but I don't think it necessarily stops the short squeeze because the people who are buying and holding are still holding. Grandpa Barney, such a sweetheart. I wish I had a grandpa, and I love your name. Cheers, son. Grandpa Barney is all of our grandpas. Ginger Snap. Let's see. JB is correct. Siri, the question came from you saying if everyone in India bought Shiba, it would trigger. Oh, well, I didn't know. I didn't know if I said that it would trigger the MOAS if everybody bought Shiba. If everybody in India bought even half a share of AMC, that would trigger the MOAS. If everybody in India bought half a share or one Shiba Inu coin, it would cause it to run up drastically. Let's see. Give Claybro a thumbs up on the live stream. Tony Best, thank you very much. Adam sold and will put all that money back into AMC if it drops a little and would trigger the MOAS. Screenshot this and message me in a month. Dude, yeah, if he goes out and puts $10 million into AMC after it drops a little bit, that would be very nice. Ginger Snaps, you have me. Send my love to you. Grandpa Barney is everybody's. If you're a bro, Grandpa Barney is your grandpa. Discussing how the media twisted Adam Aaron selling his shares. Like you said, he did sell to have a nest egg. No different than any other CEOs doing the same. Only difference is AMC is about, yeah, Lex, definitely, man. And you know, like, we should have expected that. I mean, I kind of expected it. I expected a lot of people to paint it in a negative light, only because he's been getting so much attention in the media. And I think that was one of the reasons that helped save AMC, is because everybody was talking about it and everybody heard about it. But, yeah, man, that's exactly what they're going to do. And, look, what did it do to the price? Nothing. Nothing. He didn't do anything to the price by selling those shares. So, you know, from my viewpoint, I think he missed out. I think he's going to miss out on the squeeze. But he couldn't handle that risk. He just didn't want to handle the risk. I still think that AMC's got potential left. He might think that AMC has potential, but the dude is 67 years old, right? I mean, maybe he only plans on working for another couple years, and then he just wants to go buy his kids an island somewhere. So he's going to go buy his kids an island. But it's his money, guys. It's his money. I can't help it if he didn't want to wait out for the short squeeze and make more money, but it's his money. I can't tell him what to do with it. How long it takes to see the transactions on the market. So you can usually see them as they happen, right? Because you know that they're out there, and especially if they're taking place on a lit exchange. But the T+2 usually takes, you know, up to 2 days to complete. Grandpa Barney, that means a lot coming from you. Thanks so much. Grandpa, dude, Frodo, Grandpa, we know by now Frodo's the man. Ross, yeah, I'm definitely planning to have a lot of available buying power for a dip/market crash. Very nice. So much. Hey, nothing wrong with selling your Shiba 11 on the time, and if you feel like you got your gains, I say go for it, man. I get the diversifying point, but to me, it's like, how many different charities are there fighting for the same thing? Why? If everyone just went together and busted the problem, put them in... yeah, Chris, that is true, okay? If everybody said forget it for a minute, and they all focused on one thing, it would go up drastically in price. But see, the thing is, and that would work with AMC to a certain point, okay? But if everybody goes in on something and runs the price up, everybody has to pull back out of it, okay? And if everybody pulls back out of it, that is a pump and dump. The price runs up because everybody comes in, and then everybody has to get back out, so then the price dumps right back down to either where it was or even further down from where it was. So that's like that's the counter argument to everybody just banding together and being able to do that. Don't spam the chat. Please leave political unless directly related to investing. Yes, Frank. Thank you very much, man. Adam Aaron can't sell during the MOAS. Also, he gives a month's notice, so it could be insider check. Yeah. Pringleton, definitely, man. So he can't go out and say, like, this is what I want to do right now, because then he's going to get investigated for insider trading, especially if he knows that they're going to have a bad earnings report, if they're going to have a good earnings report, and so on. So it gets so sticky when you're an executive at a company and you're trying to literally move your own money around. It becomes sticky, man. I wouldn't want anybody telling me what I can do with my cash, and there's almost no difference to regulators telling an executive what they can do with their cash, but they do. They do, because they've got information that nobody else has access to. Grandpa Barney, thank you for the super chat. Grandpa Barney says, what's up with my boy's hair today? A rough night? I love you. I'm messing with you. No, dude, actually I ran out of gel. I gotta get some more gel for my hair, so it's a little different today. That's Grandpa Barney, man. How do you even notice that when I'm on a tiny little screen right now? Crazy, dude. Oh my gosh, Devil's Advocate, but no one has said they can't buy things outside of AMC. Yeah, kind of. Clay Bro, check out Boss Bull Club NFT project. Think in the chat, we'll love it. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people very interested in NFTs, guys, and I've actually had a lot of people emailing me about NFTs as well. So, NFTs, man, I don't know. I don't know how you pick a winner in NFTs, but there's clearly a lot of potential for NFTs to continue moving higher. People wouldn't be apes then. If all the apes joined together and didn't sell, then the pressure on the hedge funds would be too much to handle. Apes are... apes... I think apes... Dude. It's... Maybe to say apes are scattered. I think a lot of people are scattered, but I don't know if the actual apes are scattered. I don't think you can scatter the apes. I think that apes are so focused on what they're doing that they're holding on to their AMC no matter what. Let's see. The heck? No, hey, Trapper, it is me, man. I'm here, dude. I'm here. It's me, I promise. Grandpa probably watching you on one of those 60-inch. Yeah, Frodo. I wouldn't doubt it, man. He's probably got me on the 80-inch in his living room right now, and he's like, oh man, even though this dude's on a tiny little screen, I can see every follicle on his head. Part 1. Oh my gosh, Marine Corps Brett, you guys have been getting upset about other plays for a long time and telling people they need to fixate on AMC. All I'm saying is people what to do is with their money, do what they want with their money. What they can and can't focus on and or buy isn't different than making them our buy button. Or making them taking our buy button and saying for our safety we can't buy AMC. People should be able to choose. Yes, I agree with that, guys. I agree with that. And I don't want to... I don't know. I don't want to make anybody feel like I'm putting less focus on AMC or anything because we still look and talk about AMC every day. I think that AMC still has unlimited potential, much more potential than really any other investment out there, because of the short interest and the fact that no matter what the price goes to, there will be a buyer. But I also don't think that it's, tragic to mention moves that people are making money in if you're not invested fully in AMC. Hey, bro, for the short term, which will yield more profit, Shiba or Saitama? Puneet, I would say Shiba short term. I think you're going to see more action in Shiba short term. I was looking at the Google Analytics on Shiba and Saitama this morning and comparing the two of them. And like overall search volume for Shiba Inu coin is sitting around a level of 44. That means that it's 44% of its peak. And Saitama, compared to that, is sitting at a level of 1. So nobody knows about Saitama right now. It wasn't spiking higher. There wasn't like a drastic increase in anything surrounding it. So I do think that once people start to pick up on that, you may see a huge spike. You may see a retail run up and so on. But it's not happening right now. People are still focused on Shiba Inu, and until that changes, I think that the shorter term, you're going to see more gains there. I knew it, Grandpa. 65. Grandpa says, yeah, forget that 60-inch, man. It's a 65-inch. There's lots of money that would have gone into AMC that now hasn't because so many shiny new distractions. If we all had kept... listen, possibly, okay? That is taking the assumption that people are not fully invested in AMC and people are still interested in putting their entire portfolios in AMC. I am very comfortable with the position in AMC that I have right now. And I have no problem just saying that I have money left over for other positions. Like, I have no problem saying that. So there's a lot of people out there that would not go 100% into AMC. And even if they have an income and they want to continue pouring into AMC, absolutely they can. But I don't think that everybody would be making that decision. Joe De Jesus, if anyone says that other people are not invested in AMC enough, then I dare them to sell their house and go all in on AMC. And 8 is someone who doesn't sell. It doesn't mean you can't buy their stuff. Joan De Jesus, yes, man. And be careful, because I think if Oil Tipped ever comes back to the live stream, I think he might sell his house and go all in on AMC. That dude was definitely all in on AMC from the beginning, and I don't know if he's ever sold or not, but he made a killing on it. Put 5,200 in Shiba, now it's 4,000. Sergeant Baloney, and that will most likely go back up to that 5,200 as soon as interest peaks again. Can you check IODX coin? Vato Loco is a 1,000% gain, doggy dog. Ronaldo, I can actually not check IODX coin right now because I can't go out there and start pulling up a bunch of websites so the computer starts lagging out. But it's not on Webull right now, so I'm not able to pull it up. Once I get a better streaming setup, yeah, I'll be able to go and pull up whatever coins you guys want to look at. How do we know the squeeze is coming? So, Kevin, it is inevitable that the shorts cover their short positions. They have to. They've got a legal obligation to go out there and cover the shares that they borrowed. When they do it, there's no timeline on when they have to do it. We just know that they have to do it. So as risk risk increases. It's all a game of risk versus reward. So as risk increases, we get closer to that squeeze happening. That's how we know the squeeze is coming. My $42 covered calls took profits on 3/4, letting the rest ride till close. 34 to 35 bull put spreads will go to close. Profits always go to more shares. Frank, I love it, dude. Frank making money left and right on call options and put options. Shout out to my captain. You say what you feel, and we all should love you for your thoughts and concerns. Hey, yeah, definitely, guys. I completely understand that everybody in here has got a different opinion on how much to invest in AMC, how much to focus on AMC or Shiba or Prog or any of these other stocks that are out there. But, you know, at the same time, it's just we have to understand that it's still opinion. There's no correct answer either way. The only correct answer is that we must continue to hold AMC if we expect the price to squeeze higher. If people are willing to sell AMC, then the price will never squeeze higher. It'll just get sold. Perspective. Imagine you're thinking you're an ape, you love this family and you've had for months, you've been holding, and on the side decide to play some other stocks. You then hear people being mad at you for getting in other plays and trying to learn other stocks or earn money while we wait. You suddenly feel like you're not a part of the family anymore and don't want to be in here anymore. It's divisive. Exactly, man. Exactly. And I think that, you know, with everybody having a different mentality and a different perspective on what investing is, I think that just comes with the territory, man. Like, look, nobody in here is going to agree on what stock you should be in for the rest of your life, what play is the best play, you know, where you're going to make the most money at, and all that stuff, all right? But I think we can agree that it is in the best interest of everybody if we are making money, if we are learning, if we are figuring out who we are as investors, so that over the long term, we can continue to grow and we can become successful investors, successful traders, whatever approach you want to take to it. Thank you. My comments have been totally taken out of context and no longer feels like a fan. Oh, it does too, guys. Come on now. But how can anyone say people aren't distracted from AMC? We just as chat alone determined majority off AMC. Now we aren't that much. No, Chris, I don't think that. Oh man, it's so funny, guys. I don't think that we're distracted. We might be distracted from talking about AMC and from putting 100% of the focus on AMC, but I don't think that people are selling AMC because they're getting in other investments. Bro, can you hold an online burn party? We all pitch in and burn tokens. Tom, I actually was thinking about that, man, and we could do it, right? We definitely could do it. I'm thinking about the best way to go about that and if it's going to be beneficial, right? Because I would rather see people buying for themselves and holding as opposed to burning. So I'm still kicking that around on whether or not that I would want to do that, Tom, because we definitely could do that, but I don't know if we should be burning, like individually burning at this point, or if we should just be buying and holding and keeping our money for ourselves. You know what I mean? No reason to be mad at people for buying other things other than AMZ. We're all adults, make financial decisions for ourselves, and could sit here all day saying that, but it's not productive. Definitely. The whole point was to apply pressure and buying up the float. Look at the utilization cost to borrow, 1%. There's no pressure anymore, in my opinion. Simply holding is not enough. Well, simply holding is enough if everybody held the shares that they had, right? Because all of the shares have already been sold. We know that all of the AMC does not hold any shares. All of the shares are already in the hands of holders. And if those people would just simply hold, then yes, that is enough. But there are plenty of people out there. I think the mentality at the start was that only apes owned AMC. And I know that we got a lot of that from Trey and Matt from like the very beginning, back in January and February, saying that the entire float is owned by apes and that because we are holding, then, you know, we're going to squeeze. The shares have been bought up. Well, it turns out that a lot of retail investors and a lot of day traders held AMC, and because of that, they were the ones willing to sell. They're not willing to hold, and we see that in the volume with tens of millions of shares being traded every single day. If the volume went down to 0, that would be an indication that everybody was holding. So I just don't know if we get there. We aren't selling, but we are no longer buying, and that's a problem. I'm not saying sell your house, but if you have buying power, allocate a percentage to continue applying pressure. Yeah, definitely. If you can, like, if you're comfortable putting more in AMC, let's say you don't have 90% of your portfolio in AMC or anything, and you want to go out there and continue adding to your position, I 100% condone that. If you say, I've got way too much of my portfolio in AMC, I cannot condone somebody going out there and putting 100% of their portfolio in AMC if it's going to make them uncomfortable. I found myself every month I was buying more AMC, budgeting suddenly, very suddenly, we took over by Shiba, and I found myself using that money to buy Shiba. I'd never have done that before. Well, Pringleton, I don't know, man. I don't know. If you were that easily swayed by me sitting here and talking about Shiba, you know, that's one thing, but it's still your decision to do, right? I mean, obviously you felt compelled to go out and buy Shiba, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that that's necessarily a bad thing either. Let's see, under 100. Come on, people, click the like button, guys. Please don't turn the AMC community into GME elitists who think GME is the only play and everything else is a distraction. I do see that with GME because it was the first. I do see that there. Smash the like button, guys. Thank you very much, Frank. Again, I do not care if anyone is making money somewhere else. This was an AMC chat with fun people and still new to the real uniqueness of it. Then Reddit people came with their overhyped. Well, I don't know if Reddit people came in with their overhyped stock or not, but MS Workmeister, thank you very much for the super chat. KuCoin offers margin trading on crypto, stance on buying low and selling high on coins. MS Workmeister, margin trading on crypto is going to be extremely dangerous, all right? Typically, you can use margin on something that is very stable and not volatile. But when you introduce margin to the equation, the gains and losses multiply at an exponential rate. So if you're considering trading crypto on margin, I would not suggest going very high margin. I would never go, 50x, 100x, or anything like that. That would be insane. I don't even know if they offer that much. But, so let's just put it in perspective. If you've got 3-to-1 margin and you go out there and you buy Bitcoin and Bitcoin drops 30%, you lose everything that you have and they close out your position. All right, that's what the hedge funds are looking at with their short shares. So if you had $1,000 and you were using 3-to-1 margin, and you went out and bought $3,000 worth of Bitcoin, and all of a sudden Bitcoin dropped 30% in value, which we've seen it do before, then your $3,000 would turn into $2,000, and that $1,000 that you deposited is gone, and they close out, they margin call your account because they're not going to lose their $2,000. And then, all of a sudden you're wiped out. So if you are trading on margin with crypto, please be careful. I love all the videos. See, we gonna explode. The only thing is me gonna explode. Oh my gosh, Earl, what now? Saying, oh my gosh, for 24 hours, I'm a holder of 50 million Shiba coins. But come on now, Earl, nice, dude. I don't know if we need to know all that, but definitely. Bro, where do you see Shiba next week? Do it. Where do I see Shiba next week? I would love to be back in the 6s, man, but anything above the current levels of support are very nice. They do 9x, and I was thinking about doing 40% Ethereum, 30% Bitcoin, 20% Cardano, and 10% Shiba. MS Workmeister, if you think you can handle that, just know that that's risky, man. 9x leverage, you're only going to need to see a 10x decline in your portfolio, like 12x, but you're only going to need to see not 10x, but you're only going to need to see a 10% decline in your portfolio to wipe out what you invested. So please, if you were doing 9x leverage, I would definitely go with one of the more stable coins. All right, because that can get very dangerous. I wish I had bought and heard about it sooner. I would be a whale. Tony, I don't know what you're talking about. I might have missed what you were talking about. Let's see. Mr. Simon says, question here, Professor Clip. Why wouldn't you adjust the moving average on AMC like 3, 4? Why would you adjust the number? Can you use moving average 3 and 7 or 3 and 50? Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Simon, you can use whichever moving averages you want. So I know a lot of people a lot of traders like to use a 3 and an 8 period moving average. That seems to work out very well for them. But just know, like, the shorter period moving average you use, like if you were going to use a 2 or a 3, that's going to track the price very closely. And if you use a longer period moving average, like a 20 or a 30, along with that 3, you're going to have, that one's going to move very slow, okay? So, like, if you're thinking about it, you're going to have less crossovers if you've got a bigger spread in your moving averages like that, but it's going to cross for more time. So it's going to allow you to stay in your positions longer, but it's going to keep you out of your positions longer as well. So you kind of want to, my best advice on figuring out which moving averages work for you, kind of just, graph it, see what it looks like, make up a mock trading plan with it, and then if it proves to be something where, all right, well, if I follow just these moving averages, I'm hitting at a 60% rate, and I'm making a 2-to-1 ratio, so I'm definitely going to come out with a positive expectancy on that. So that's what I would suggest about moving averages. But yeah, you can use whichever moving averages you want. Grandpa Barney, thank you very much for the super chat. Day trader, stop selling AMC. Definitely, anybody day trade AMC out there, please stop. You'll make more holding. I would agree with that. I mean, think about it, guys. How often do you have to day trade AMC at a 2 to 3% gain to make up the 100, 200, 300, 400% gain that you're going to get during the MOAS? Grandpa will work more overtime and buy. Grandpa put 90% of his overtime in AMC. Sell my GME for AMC. Love each other. Mass power in love family. Definitely, Grandpa Barney. 100% agree with that, man. And Grandpa Barney's still buying up AMC. And look, I still think that you should stay diversified in AMC and GME. If anybody thinks differently, let Grandpa Barney know. But I think that he's going to be better off holding both AMC and GME, because I do think that once one of them squeezes, both of them are going to squeeze. Hold strong on GME, yes, for sure. I started with AMC, then GME, and then Shiba. First love will always be AMC, right, Marine Corps Brad? Definitely. Elizabeth, I agree with that. Like, there's something, AMC just hits different. Nini Waka, keep it up. Nini Waka, yes, Nini Waka right here. Nini Waka says, oh man, Nini Waka with the, keep it up, keep it up, oh, keep it up, keep it up. Last set, keep it up. Oh, Nini Waka, thank you very much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Got the blood flowing. I like it, Nini. I like it. Shiba Saitama and Suzuki, very good. Suzuki's even got the Suzuki name. Either way, the entire AMC float plus more is already bought out. Yes, we could buy more instead of other stocks, cryptos, candy bars, but it doesn't change the fact that hedgies are losing this battle. Exactly. It only changes the fact that you have less shares of AMC in the long run, and then you're just more diversified in your portfolio. So if you're all about the, gathering up as many shares as possible right now, I say go for it, though. AMC, a nice green there. AMC, yes, is sitting at 39.46 right now. Looks like it's breaking even on the day. Prague sitting at 292. Shiba sitting at 52.47, kind of trading sideways. And GameStop, not a ton of volume in here, sitting at $200 per share. What's up, brother? King of Sniper, how you doing? Nini Waka, thank you. I'm here. Space Apin is here. Clear, bro. Buy and hold is nice, but having some of us going on the offensive against hedgies helps if it's done right. Sell, cover calls. Yeah, dude, exactly. So, Frank, your strategy, I really like your strategy, man. A lot of people don't want to just take their money from their paycheck and put it into their investment account week after week after week. But if you have some money out there and, you're setting it aside for options trading or other projects and other assets, and you want to go out there and generate an income, selling covered calls and bull put spreads and buying shares, and you're never risking more than 25% of your position, then, that's great, okay? I think that's great that you can generate an income that way, and then you can continue to build your position over time using other money. I think that's awesome. I never intend to argue. My point is that if you do not sell AMC, then we are good. Selling AMC for another play, on the other hand, is a totally different thing. Yeah, I would agree with that, man. And I don't think I personally don't think that the apes are doing that. I own AMC and GME plus other stocks, but way more than half my portfolio is in AMC. I used to be way more, but I decided to diversify a bit so it wasn't 80+% AMC. And Frodo, I'm sure that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, too. You know, clearly, if 80% of your portfolio was in AMC, when it squeezes and goes higher, then you're going to have more shares and you're going to be able to get more money. But there's a certain trade-off you make by having so much committed to one company that it kind of puts you on edge. So you have to figure out what you're comfortable with, man. And dude, if you're comfortable with 50%, shoot, I still think that's a large chunk, but I say go for it, man. Shiba Inu, I don't know if it's going to dip to 5,000 today. Bitcoin is dropping. The Shiba will be going up. Everything was dropping a little bit when I looked earlier. Like everything except Algorand was dropping. Bitcoin is the king of crypto. ECMO is just consolidation. Grandpa Barney, thank you for another super chat. Grandpa Barney says, Grandpa is an electric first responder for the largest power company in Washington, just outside of Seattle. Great career. German high voltage lineman. Oh my gosh. Grandpa Barney. Guys, if you are looking for a hard-working, probably highly rewarding career, Grandpa Barney should be an inspiration to you. Like, take one out of Jay's playbook right there and use Grandpa Barney as an inspiration that if you're willing to work hard, you can absolutely accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. I mean, it's one thing to go out there and try. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. You should be trying on everything. But it sounds like Grandpa Barney is really, really dedicated and just a very hard worker. So Grandpa Barney, man, you definitely serve as an inspiration for everybody else to continue working hard. Frodo, me too, man. Until recently, I was just 100% AMC, and honestly, it made me the red days more of a headache. But since now I have some other plays, even though AMC is still like 80%, I feel, dude, and that's where it's at, right? I don't think... I don't know, guys. I don't think that, you know, we need to have like a whole mental health discussion or anything like that. But you need to figure out who you are as a trader, right? And I've said that multiple times. But trading should not be something, especially if you're not doing it full time. If you've got a portfolio and you're not focused on it like all day long, and even if you are focused on it all day long, I don't think you should introduce that type of stress to your life. I think that's more detrimental than the money you can earn on it. But you should figure out what you're comfortable with, what you can sleep with, what you can live the day with, what you're not constantly checking your portfolio, waiting and wishing and hoping for just some sliver of grace that it goes higher. You need to figure that out, and you're going to be much better off long term. Because I don't want anybody in here to have the mentality that you're only going to be an investor for the next 3 months. You're going to make it, you're going to get $1 million in the next 3 months, and then you're done. I want you to get $1 million. But then I want you to be confident enough to invest that $1 million. If you can handle the $10 price swings in your position right now, think about trying to handle a $100,000 price swing in your positions with $1 million portfolio. You have to build up that confidence in who you are to be able to continue to invest it. Because all of a sudden you're sitting on $1 million portfolio, you're generating $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year in gains. I mean, now that is massive. But on the red days, you might be sitting on $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in losses, and that is hard to stomach. So you need to be very confident. Journey lineman, bad fingers. Hey, German lineman or journey lineman, either way, man. Germans and journeymans. I guess Germans can be journeymans too, right? Very nice. Grandpa Barney, thank you very much for clearing that up. But, dude, how am I supposed to know, man? German linemen sound good to me. Clever, I have a more diverse portfolio. I am not all into AMC or GME. I have other investments and encourage everyone to diversify. I'm just very disappointed in how things have turned. Oh, Marine Corps brat, I understand, but I wouldn't be disappointed. I don't think that things have taken a turn for the worst. I don't think so. I feel bad if you feel that way, though. I don't want anybody to feel that things have taken a turn for the worst, okay? I know we've experienced some consolidation, and shoot, we could be sitting here on Shiba Inu Coin, and it stays at the 5,500 point level for the next 6 months. Just like AMC likes to trade 6 months between $30 and $40. We might be sitting on Shiba Inu, and then one of these coins like Saitama might be turning people into millionaires that went out and bought $10 worth of it. So there's a lot that can go on, but I think that we should be able to at least take a chance on some of these things out there where you can turn $10 into $1,000. I wish the MOS would happen already, or that Shiba would hit 1 penny so we can move to the bro trailer park. Right, Devil's Advocate? Exactly, Elizabeth. That would be beautiful to me. My goodness, that's what I want to see. And then we could go to Frank's Family Resort for a month. Oh, man. Frank, we're in, man. We're in. Also, imagine this. The MOS happens on AMC, and then what? We all stop investing in the market? Not me, man. Not me. No, we find other great companies, cryptos to invest in, just like we're doing now pre-MOS. Yes, Frodo. Yes. And then we turn that MOS money into Mo money, man. That's the plan. That's the goal. Simon, sorry for your knee. You should still try. There is something out there for you. We will talk on the cruise. Nice. Simon said, Grandma Barney, thanks for your service. I wanted to be an electrician when I was young, but messed up my... Oh, darn it, man. 11 Simon. That kind of sucks. Dude, electric work is dangerous, though, man. It is dangerous. I'm not risking my life sitting here right now, but I know Grandpa Barney going out there and sitting on the top of a telephone pole with, I don't even know how many thousands of volts just surging through his fingers. This is dangerous stuff, man. Dangerous. Part 1. Most of us, myself included, are extremely new to investing, and it's extremely helpful for people like Clay to speak about other plays for me. I don't want to sound like I'm crapping, but if you agree that we should diversify, then what's the issue with having an education behind our diversification? We should discuss multiple things. Learning history doesn't lessen our math skills. That is a fact, man. And I think at the end of the day, guys, I do think that we all agree. I know we're very passionate about AMC, and I am. Like, I hope that you don't think that just because I am talking about other plays as well, doesn't mean that I am just as committed to AMC as I was, you know, when it was only AMC on the screen. But I really want to see everybody succeed. And I know that once AMC stock squeezes, people will want to know what to do next. Some people are going to blow their money. They're going to lose it. They're going to go out there and it won't even be 3 months and they won't have any of the squeeze money that they had. They're going to lose and blow it all. You know, some people are going to use it to just improve their life, whether they go out and buy a house and use it all to do that and so on. But there will be some people out there that want to continue investing afterwards and continue growing. And I think that you know, education is one thing, like to sit here and say that you know a lot, but confidence and just that drive to learn more will really push you forward into the future that you want. So you can always look something up. You can always continue learning. So you don't have to know everything. But if you figure out who you are and you're confident in your trading style, even if you're not out there making 200% a year, you know, you're still killing it in the market and you're confident in the market. And over time, it grows and it snowballs. We have to understand that Claybro sat here day in and day out with it, even when AMC was doing nothing. So if he's got traction with another stock, we should definitely stand behind him. Thank you very much, AMC Chapter, man. I really appreciate that. Invest in Sky Bitcoin mining. Skybit could be something to invest in. Sky Bitcoin mining, dude. Am I going to be more profitable mining Skybit than I would be mining Ravencoin? Super true, dude. I'm an electrician also, and I was in the military. Been shocked more than a few times, and some of them literally put me out. Yeah, dude. I've done a lot of the electrical work on the houses that I've renovated, and dude, it doesn't scare me to get shocked, but you know when you get shocked. And I'm just sitting here talking about a wire that's sitting in your outlet. I can't even imagine what Grandpa Barney deals with. So yeah, dude, it doesn't scare me to get shocked with like on an outlet or anything. Hurts, but no, I can't imagine what Grandpa Barney and you serious guys out there are doing. What are your thoughts on the new Cat coin? I actually don't know anything about Cat coin. They're growing at a fairly fast pace. I'm just wondering if it's a wasted investment or should I just throw a couple hundred in and see what happens. Listen, if you're comfortable throwing a couple hundred in and seeing what happens, I don't see it as that big of a problem. I view all of these little coins as lottery ticket plays. And by that, I mean you're basically putting your money in with expectations of not getting anything back out, but you could hit it big and you could hit it really big. Click, what is your dream? Like, once you get rich with AMC, what are you going to do? Buy a house? Mr. Simon, honestly, man, I am very, very comfortable with what I have. I'm comfortable with the house that I own. I'm comfortable with my Kia Forte. Like, dude, I'm going to be completely honest with everybody. Right now, I feel like I'm living the dream, okay? As dumb as that might sound, I feel like I'm living the dream. I mean, sure, dude, you look at some people, MTV crib-style houses, these Instagram kids or whatever out there, that they're sitting on the hillside in LA and all this. Dude, I would never make it in LA. Come on, man. I'm not no LA dude. I can't live that California lifestyle. But I feel like I'm living the dream. So I honestly would just continue doing this. Man, I know we're having like a back and forth right now, but the fact that we're here just together having fun, I love it. The fact that we're making money, like our money is making money for us. We're not going, I mean, I guess some of you guys are at work, right? But the goal is our money's making money for us, no matter what level you're on. If you got a $100 account, and your $100 account's generating $1 right now, your $100 is making money for you. So I don't know, man. I don't think I'm going to buy a bigger house. I'm comfortable with my house. Although I could, dude. Like, if you're sitting on, like, if you walk away with, like, $20 million from the squeeze or something, maybe, buy that trailer park and then you all have fun together. Let's see. Grandpa Barney! Thank you for the super chat. Only two things Grandpa's afraid of: heights and electricity. Grandpa Barney, then you picked an amazing career for yourself, man. You are definitely facing your fears every single day. Oh my god. I know Grandpa Barney's playing with us right now. I know he's playing with us right now. There's no way he's afraid of heights and electricity, or he would have definitely picked a different career. Let's see. Part 1. There isn't much to discuss daily about it. There's loads of new people here who want Shiba content and everything you honestly need to know about AMC. Learn in January. Talking new things gets new people in the community, which helps a lot for both sides. Besides, Clay sometimes says he's the man on the screen. He can do it. Listen, I am the man on the screen, okay? I can do and say whatever I want, but you guys don't have to listen. Like, that's the thing, right? I'm the guy on the screen, but I want to say stuff that you want to listen to as well. Sometimes I want to say stuff that you need to hear. Sometimes I want to say stuff that we want to have a good time and grow together that way. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't see that big of a problem with it. What do we got here? What's up, bro? Bill, how you doing? MTV style rented houses. Shoot, man, I don't want no rented house. I'm from LA. Nuchuria Tangero. I'm not from LA. Would I make it? If anybody out there is living that California life right now, you think I'd make it in California? There's no way I'd make it in California, dude. An Ohio boy in California? Never. Riptide Redemption. Clay, you totally fit. No way, Frodo. No way. Oh, man. There's no way I'd fit in out there in LA. Clay, if you moved, who would take care? That's exactly what I'm saying. JB. If I don't take Chip Bro with me, not going to happen. Dude, I'd be coming back to this house every once in a while and putting stashes of sunflower seeds everywhere to make sure that dude's living the best life. Clay, you're awesome to listen to and easy on the eyes, son. Cheers. Ginger Snaps. Cheers to you as well. Thank you. Lou, hands down. Somebody said something about Lou. Oh, Ape Father versus Lou. Who will win in a steel cage fight? JN, thank you very much for the super chat. Jay, who's going to win in a steel cage fight? Ape Father versus Lou. Dang, a fight, man? I don't know. I feel like Ape Father's got more energy, though. If it goes... I feel like Lou might be a down and dirty kind of guy, but the Ape Father's definitely got that energy. All right? You pump him up, and he's just going to start going. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. That would actually be a decent match. Evenly matched, I would say. I don't know who would win, but I wouldn't want to see anybody fight, but I would like to see Lou and Ape Father get together because those dudes are both crazy, man. Oh, that would be a fun get together. Oh gosh. I think an electrician should be scared of electricity, dude. Especially somebody like, listen, I guess if they know what it can do, you would still be a little nervous. But if you literally were afraid of your job, that would be kind of scary. Clay, where would you travel after the most? Ooh, travel. That would be good, dude. I would definitely need to see some of the Caribbean countries, maybe South American countries. I really like the beach. Okay, so I would make the beach definitely one of my travel destinations. If you guys, did any of you guys watch that show? Oh man, those three people, those three guys, the guy and then those two girls, Luis, Joe, and maybe Megan. No, I forget what her name was. On Netflix, they traveled to three places: the luxury, the budget, and the unique style place. They went to some pretty cool places on there that I would be interested in going to. Clay, people look at you weird if you call soda. That's what I'm saying, JB. That's what I'm saying. I would never know how to say. I would never say soda in my life. Would not happen. Watching from the Philippines, Hobie babe. Thank you for watching from the Philippines. Glad you're in here. Pringleton, absolutely respect. It's the boss. Electricity is the boss, man. You gotta respect it for sure. I have been living not well the last 5 years. I'm hoping to get some sort of life back. I hope I can learn and work hard to make this work, and I'm enjoying it. Ginger snaps. I love that. Stay inspired and stay confident, because I guarantee that you can. I guarantee that you can. If you build up the courage and the confidence that you can generate your own income and you can generate your own outcome, then you will. What is that platform? This platform is Weeble that you were seeing in the background. One guy, two girls. I'm listening. Yeah, dude, then they traveled everywhere, and they went to a budget place, they went to a luxury place, and then a unique place. What was that called? Where's the beach in Ohio? Nah, Evan. Unless you're going to go to Lake Erie, man, or some lake, you're not getting no beach, dude. Coming to Fort Lauderdale, Clipper. Cheers on me. Elbow room bound. Mike. Beers on me. Cheers on you. Let's go. Lemonades on you, dude. And then I'm in. Iced teas. The world's most amazing vacation rentals is the show, Clay. 925 reviews. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I liked that show. That was pretty good. If you guys haven't watched that, I'd say the first episode is really the only one where they ever went budget in it. But, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a cool show. They show you 3 different locations in like a 20-minute episode. It was fun. Fort Lauderdale is my dream. Amber says, let's go. You had me in the first half. Boring. The bedroom. What? No, the bedroom? Dude, that's a show? The bedroom? If you like the beach, and go to the Philippines and experience a Boracay, the best beach in the world. That's a fact. Joan de Jesus, I need to see this. Boracay, hopefully I'm saying that right, not Boracay, in the Philippines. I'm going to have to look that up. Boracay in the Philippines. I got to see this after the stream, dude. Is the Ohio River still too dirty to swim in? I've never swam in it, and I would not want to swim in it, so, I mean, dude, what is really too dirty to swim in? You know, what's too dirty to swim in? Love from Miami. Ren, glad to have you in here. Love from Ohio. The only beaches they have in Ohio are the river banks. That's kind of true, though. The heck is Fun's deal, man? Wrestler, it knows you own it, dude. Fun was up earlier. What's it doing now? Oh, yeah, Fun was up earlier. Now it's sitting at a 3% gain. It was up like 10% earlier, wasn't it? I would love to... Dude, Ginger Snaps. I don't know about living in Hawaii. Matthew McConaughey, are you in here? Anybody else from Hawaii in here? Because I feel like Hawaii is extremely expensive. Extremely beautiful, but extremely expensive. Are we setting up for a battle of 40? Anyone know what Max Payne is today? I think we could be setting up for a battle for 40 today. Frank told us the numbers earlier. I think there's almost 12,000 options expiring at $40 strike today. Once Shiba finally makes me rich, I'm getting a Shiba puppy and moving to Fort Lauderdale. Amber, I actually wondered that. So some of these guys out there that, you know, invested $8,000 and turned it into $1 million. This dude's got $1 billion now. I wonder if they're actually thinking about going out and buying a Shiba puppy, because I thought about that. Like, I was wondering, if you become a millionaire off Shiba Inu, do you go out and buy a Shiba Inu? I live in Hawaii. Frank, what'd you think about Hawaii, man? Living there? Because a lot of people think that. Like, it's a great destination for vacations, but is it a great place to live? Clay, I'll tell you what, I'll watch your show when you drink a Ghost protein shake and watch Supernatural. Just one protein shake in one episode of Supernatural. That's all I got to do. We can dream. Yes, we can, Ginger Snaps. Hawaii is similar to, oh my gosh, New York City. No, I don't want to pay that much. No. I'm not a fan of Max Payne question. Max Payne is the moon. Every call in the money. That's true, Max Payne. See, I just attack. Just what I believe. Yeah, man, I agree with that. But, $40, I think that we're not going to get to like $44, $45 or anything like that today if that's where Max Payne's at. But I definitely think we could battle for 40 at the end of the day. My boy was stationed in Hawaii, and he told me if it wasn't for the per diem, it would have been horrible place to live because of the prices, but outside of that, he said it was amazing. That's what I figured, man. That's what I figured. It's super expensive to live down there. Love from South Africa. South Africa! Very nice, man. Glad to have you in here. Yes, that's it, because after one, I won't stop. So I just got to watch one and drink one protein shake, and I'm hooked for life on both. Dude, I'll give it a shot. MS Workmeister, thank you for the super chat. As a Louisville resident, please do not swim in the Ohio River unless you want to grow an extra digit. Bunch of pollution goes downstream. Never mind. I was going to start talking about extra digits, but I'm not going to do that. MS Workmeister, good advice. Do not swim in the Ohio River. Max Payne is 40. Let's get it, dude. We're going 40 today. We're sitting at 39.52 right now. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a nice little after-hours bump back up to $40 per share. We're going to be battling, guys. I say we get it. Let's put the line on there right now. We're going to come back to this later. We're coming back to 40 later. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to get that. I know we are. I know we're going to get that. Shiba kind of just playing sideways right now. Prague got a little bounce to it, sitting at $2.98. AMC got a green candle, might be breaking out here. GameStop, low volume, sitting at $200 per share. Amber, I'm gonna meet up with you, my pet baby monkey. Oh my gosh, Wall Street, it's the block. You don't have no pet baby monkey. Come on, Boracay, pronounce is Boracay. Boracay. 925 reviews. Boracay. Boracay. Is that right? Boracay. Boracay. Hopefully that's right, dude. No, listen, I've never heard these words before, so I know I'll probably pronounce it wrong, but I don't want to. Love from Germany. Very nice, Mr. T. Thank you for being in here. Extra digit could be handy. Yes, it could, Pringleton, but we don't want to. Steeper. Dude, you can't make a flat line steeper, Pringleton. Come on now. You can't make no flat line steeper. Shiba Horn 52. Yes, it is. Call me Alpha. Amber. Let's go. Ooh, Shiba got a little purple line there. Speaking of Prague, I tried to ask earlier, but how you feeling about yours? Dude, I'm not nervous at all. Since I talked you into getting this song, same goes for anyone here who got... I don't know, devil's advocate. You didn't talk me into getting any, man. I did want some, and then I pulled the trigger on it. But I am thinking about adding more or playing those options. Dude, I'm fine on Prague, man, because I know the short squeeze numbers that are out there. Prague has excellent short squeeze numbers, so I'm really not nervous about Prague at all. If they're sitting on 100% interest, dude, I'm gonna be honest with everybody too. Like, I don't know, like if you're sitting on Prague, you should probably think about loaning your shares out on Prague with 100% interest. Like, you should probably think about doing that. I don't know if you're gonna receive all 100% interest. Your broker's probably gonna take some of that because they're the one taking the risk, but they got a really high cost to borrow on Prague, 65+% short interest out there. Utilization's near 100% as well. They got some good short squeeze numbers on Prague. So, no, dude, I'm not afraid of a dip. Dude, we've been sitting on AMC for like 10 months, man. I'm not afraid of no dip. What do you think about CRO? So that's the Crypto.com coin, Crow coin. I wish when Crypto.com came out that I would have bought some Crypto.com coin, man, because you could have staked that bad boy at an extremely low price at a very high rate, and you would be doing very good. But I don't know what Crow's trading at right now, man. Do you think Shiba will go up more? Yes. Rage 6 Gaming, I do. I think that run-up had a lot to do with just hype and FOMO, and I think that will return. I think that we saw a very similar run-up back in May, and a lot of people learned a lot because it pulled back to about 500 points per coin after trading at 3,500 points per coin. So we could definitely pull back on Shiba. But then when it runs again, it will take out, most likely, I can't guarantee anything, but it will most likely take out the all-time highs that it's already hit and continue to soar. So I think we need some excitement to get there, but I think we will get it. I miss you today, bro. I always see you at Wrestler. Oh, man, Wrestler. Yeah, man, we all miss you in here. We've only seen your, like, one fun message. Is anyone holding Jasmine, Ginger Snaps? I am not. Anything on Sundial? So, into the Coagula. Sundial announced that they are doing a share repurchase program, which means that over the course of the next year, they will be buying back $100 million worth of their stock. Canadian dollars, I believe. $100 million worth of their stock. And that drove the price drastically higher after hours and pre-market. And what's it sitting at now? I don't have it here. It was up about 15% earlier today. May have pulled back a little bit. 15% right here. Sitting at 82 cents after tapping out at like 99.80 cents. So couldn't bust. I don't know if you can see it actually. So couldn't bust that high. It couldn't bust that dollar, but sitting at 82.5 cents right now. And then if anybody does own Farmy right now, I own Farmy. You're going to be able to vote on that upcoming shareholder meeting for December 20th. And if you do, man, like if you own it, so I've got some Farmy, don't let them dilute the stock. They've already diluted it enough this year. They don't need to dilute it anymore. If you think they do, I don't know why you would think they need to, but hey, Clear Bro, your fellow bros at Whitelaw Rigging and Fab get a shout out. Absolutely, Isaac. Shout out to all the bros at Whitelaw Rigging and Fab, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for being in here and watching. Heck yeah, Isaac. Thank you very much for being in here, man. Shout out to you guys for sure. Thoughts on Saitama? So, Edson, I didn't do a ton of research on Saitama, but I did do Google Analytics research on it, and it is getting nowhere near the amount of attention that some of these other coins are getting. So if it does catch on, you could see some gains on that. But just to put it in perspective, so Shiba Inu Coin is currently sitting on a rank around 44. It's sitting on a rank of 1, which means that it's getting 1. If you look at the total search volume, Shiba peaked at 100. Now it's sitting at a level of 44. That means it's getting roughly 44% of the search volume that it had before. Saitama is only getting 1% of that search volume. So it's still very, very low. Click, what would raise the short interest on AMC? So to raise the short interest on AMC, there would either need to be less shares outstanding, which is not going to happen, or more shares shorted. So the only way to increase the short interest would be to go out there and have the hedge funds short more AMC. They could decrease the interest without covering their shares if Adam Aaron got approved to authorize more shares and AMC did authorize more shares. That would decrease the short interest on AMC. That would be bad. We do not want that. The only decrease in short interest we want is hedge funds covering their shares. By Danelle. Danelle is taking off right now. Danelle, thank you for grabbing a green name today. Later, clean fellow apes. Have a great weekend. Stay ape strong. Yes, Danelle. Enjoy your day. If you hang out with us a little bit later, thank you for coming back. If not, please enjoy your weekend. Should I buy more? If you want to buy more. Like I have no problem with you guys buying more of anything as long as you want to buy more. What about Kishu? Kishu Inu? I did not actually look up any analytics on that. I don't know what their project is, but I do know a lot of people do ask about that in here. FalcX, Emmanuel, I've never even heard anybody talk about FalcX, man. Well, according to my understanding, it's all about how hard it is to borrow, so the closer to 100 utilization, the higher it goes. Yeah, so utilization going to 100 means that there's no shares left to borrow. 100% of the shares are being utilized. So if it's like at 88, like where AMC's at, it means 88% of the shares are being utilized. Once it goes to 100 and there's no shares left to borrow, that increases the cost to borrow because the supply is not there. Anything with low supply can require a higher price. So higher utilization typically means higher cost to borrow. Grandpa Barney! Elon just sold another $687 million in shares. Dude, clearly Elon's gonna be fine, right? I mean, he's clearly gonna be fine. But I would hate. Thank you very much, Grandpa Barney, for the super chat. I always want to say thank you. I would hate to be Elon right now, paying a $15 billion tax bill. Oh my gosh. Now, I know that he's sitting on like $300 billion. I get it. But he's got to pay a $15 billion tax bill. That is insane. Alan, you said Prague at $2.97. Alan, thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, Prague is sitting at $2.97 right now. If you're thinking about buying, it could be a decent dip buying opportunity, but we did go down and touch, what, about 286 today. 286, 285 before bouncing off. So following that earnings report, which was a good earnings report, Prague has been dipping a little bit and pulling back. So we are at $2.97 right now for Prague. AMC sitting at $39.57. Shiba sitting at $52.16. And GameStop sitting at $200 per share. How is Tesla going to go? How's Tesla going with all this? Actually, good question. I think Tesla is still holding strong. Yeah, Tesla's down 3% today, sitting at $1,030 per share. Really maintaining that level over 1,000 very nicely. We didn't have a very big pullback at all. The real question is, where's that $15 billion going? Yes, man. The real question is, right to wherever the government wants it to go. It's going straight to the government. I'm letting them fly on the next run up, Frank. Must be talking about some calls there. Hope those work out good for you. I'm loading up on January 145 calls, Frank. Very nice. And letting them run on the next run up. Good deal. Grandpa Barney, no disrespect, but you are so old. But you are old, so I'm checking. You do know you can message. Devil's advocate, yes. Grandpa Barney, devil's advocate, just looking out. No disrespect, man, but he says you're old, so you just want to make sure that you know that you can message me without super chatting. Thank you for all. Hey, we got to look out for each other, man. And actually, that's a good one. So, yeah, Grandpa Barney, you do know that you can message that way, right? Oh, gosh. Should I hold? John, I am holding, man. You can hold if Elon is smart. Better to pay the tax now before they pass some kind of billionaire tax. Yeah, that would be... Oh, man. Elon is a smart dude. Like, Elon is a different breed of man. Yeah, he's just a different breed of man, dude. He might even be a robot or some sort of an alien. I'm not sure. I got respect for Elon's hard work and dedication to Tesla. Now he is super liquid, sitting on billions in cash. Do whatever he wants with. Smart man. Nice. Hey, dude, billions in cash. That's not a bad idea. Christopher, man. Thank you for the super chat, Christopher. Prediction on a Shiba to break out. Cheers from Bozeman, Montana, brother. Elon just dumped a bunch more of his Tesla stock. Just got the alert. Yeah, Tesla's sitting down 3% right now. Grandpa Barney was on that one, too. I think it was Grandpa Barney, right? Yeah, it was... Yeah, Grandpa Barney was on that one. Bozeman, Montana. Dude, you might be one of the only Montana viewers in here, Christopher. Thank you very much for being in here, man. I really appreciate all those guys out there, like Montana, Idaho, North and South Dakota. There's not a ton of viewers out there. So if you are on this channel right now, really appreciate you. A breakout for Shiba, okay? So we can look at this from a technical perspective. We're still sitting right around that wedge that we were in, right? We did extend the wedge a little bit because, you know, the price continued to consolidate in this area, but this is where we're sitting at right now. So if because of the extension, we may be seeing a technical breakout over the next couple of days, but until we get there, you know, we're either going to need a catalyst to drive it higher or that technical wedge to come to an end. I've been watching the channel for a while. Love the energy. What are your long-range thoughts on Shiba? 1 to 2 years. So 1 to 2 years, I just see a zero being burnt, okay? And more steady action kind of around there. To get to prices like half a cent, a tenth of a cent, a penny, and so on, I think we need more time than that. More time to burn coins and more time for money to flow into crypto. Leah's here. Very nice. Leah, you coming when we're leaving? I think she will have a great weekend. I hope so, KQ. I hope so. Second recent Montana viewer from Sydney, Montana. We watch. Well, very nice, John. Very nice, man. Glad everybody in Montana is in here watching. What is a breakout? Call me off. A breakout is basically somewhere where it either breaks out of a channel that it's in, or breaks out of a wedge that it's in, or breaks out of some range that's bounding it or binding it. Grandpa Barney, thank you for the super chat. What? I can communicate without paying? Clay is starving. Clay is starving and needs hair gel. I love you all. I'm not a tech guy. I'm a lineman. Facts, dude. I'm not starving, but I do need hair gel. So thank you very much, Grandpa Barney. Really appreciate that, guys. It is 1 o'clock. We are going to call it. We're going to have some lunch. We're going to come back in about 2 hours or so. I want to say thank you to everybody that's in here. I know we had a good morning. We were going back and forth, and it's good, guys. That's what families do, right? That's what family. You can talk about anything, and at the end of the day, guess what you still are? You're still family. So please do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to speak your mind. Do not be afraid to say what you guys want to say. All of that. We are here, we are family, we are growing, and just remember it, man. We are bros, right? You can tell your bro anything, you guys can talk all day long, and then whatever was said, you're still family at the end of the day. So thank you guys all very much. We've got Connecticut in the house too. Eric, very nice. Let's get your names in the chat right now. Let's get the shout-outs going, and then we'll be back in a couple hours, maybe a video in between live streams. If we got one of those, make sure to check it out. Leah, yes I am. I gotta go get some hair gel. Mr. Simons, Kevin, Susie, Devil's Advocate, Amber, Grandpa Barney. It's not one. It is one. It's one for me, not one for you, Grandpa Barney. AMC Trevor says, peace out to all the diamond-handed apes. King Joey, JB, Vestiel, Crypto Rocketeer, boom, baby, JB, Mr. Simon, Leah, Arthur, Frank, Pinga Grande, Elizabeth, Julie, Pringleton, Balls D33P. Oh, he changed his name now. Balls, come on now. Jay, Pringleton, Nick, Response, TD214, Level Mr. Simon, Riptide Redemption, Grandpa Barney, it is 1 o'clock. Ginger Snaps, Elizabeth, DD214, Rob, Leah, Nick, Clowny, Pringleton, Mr. T, Comey, Alpha, J, G, John, Lewis, Leah, Mr. Tanker, Intech, Elon, AMC Trapper, John, man, he doesn't send WhatsApp messages. Yes, I don't send those WhatsApp messages either, guys. DD214, Victoria, you're the best, Victoria. Thank you for being in here. Mr. Simon, see you later. Marine Corps Brett, if you're in here, shout out to you. Lucas Correa, Christopher Satterfield. Nice to hear that I'm not the only Montana in here. Yes, it is, Christopher, Susie, Lucas, Balls. I know it, man. I changed it again so you could say it. Good, man, good. 925, Daniel. All right, guys. And then Carlos as well. Carlos Vargas, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Now, you guys know what time it is. Emmanuel, Manny Fresh. If you want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.